The farmers must be weary of their island neighbor. Perhaps they will help us.
Enwedge. UER.
Gereg.
Into you. Into you. Gereg. You. Into you. Enwedge. At you.
In wedge. In a jerek. In wedge. In a jerek. Ak. Irifer. Ak. Irifer. Tie you. Irifer. At you.
Into you. UER. EU refer. At you. Into you.
Gereg. Irifer. Ak. Irifer. In wedge. In a jerek. Irifer. Tie you. UER. Ak. Irifer.
EU refer. EU refer.
Gereg. Tie you. Ak. Gereg. Irifer. Gereg. Ak. Irifer. In a jerek. In wedge. Tie you. UER. Tie you. Irifer.
Hear me, people of the Nile. I am a Manva, enemy of Kemsit. Assist us, and we will end his pillaging of your lands.
We will help you visit the farmers to spread the good news, Amanra.
In which you refer?
Gereg.
Gereg. Errechte. Into you.
In a jerek. In wedge. Irifer.
Into you.
In wedge. Tie you. In wedge. Tie you. Ak. UER.
Grig. Tayo. UIR. Ak. Khro iya tawid.
In wedge. UER. Irifer. Tie you. In wedge. Tie you. Ak. Irifer. UER. Irifer. Tie you.
Into you. EU refer. UER.
In a jerek.
EU refer.
In a jerek. Tie you. In a jerek.
We should scout Kemsit's whole island before we choose our beachhead.
Gereg. Into you. Into you. UER.
In a jerek.
UAE. Ak.
In a jerek. UER.
In a jerek.
In a jerek. Irifer. UER. Irifer.
These towers will help defend the harbor while you build a navy.
Tie you. Gereg. Ak. UER. Tie you. Irifer. Ak. Tie you. Irifer. UER. Tie you. Irifer. Tie you. In wedge. UER. Tie you. Ak.
Into you. Into you. EU refer. Into you. UER.
In a jerek. Tie you. Irifer. In a jerek. Irifer. UER. Irifer.
Into you. EU refer.
Gereg. Tie you. Irifer. UER. Ak. UER. Irifer. Gereg. In wedge. Irifer. Ak. Irifer. Ak. Ia at you. UER. Tie you.
Into you. UER. Into you. EU.
In wedge. UER. Irifer. UIR. Ak.
In which Baya.
Inage erek.
Antio.
Gereg. Tayu. Irifer. Tayu. Irifer.
En wedge. Into you. EU refer. Into you. Gereg. Into you.
Inito.
Inage erek. Into you. Gereg. Into you. In wedge. In wedge.
In wedge. Irifer. Ak. Ak. Gereg.
Gereg.
Inage. UIR. In wedge. UIR.
En wedge.
In wedge. Ak. Irifer. Ak. Tayu. Irifer. UIR. Tayu. Ak. Ak. Irifer. Tayu. Irifer.
Gereg.
Inito.
Inagirek.
En wedge.
And which. And UIR. Greek.
In wedge.
In which. Inito. Inito. Greg. Ak. UIR.
Into you. Irifer. Tayu. Tayu. Ak. Ak. Into you. Into you. EU.
And tayo.
In which. Ak.
Gereg. In wedge. Irifer. Nu. UIR. Nu.
Greg. UIR. Tayo. EU refer. Ak. Nu.
In wedge. UIR. Nu.
Inito. UIR. Nu.
In wedge. UIR. Irifer. UIR. Into you.
Greg. Ak. Tayo. In which. Greg. UIR.
Inage. UIR. Ak. UIR. Ak. UIR.
En wedge.
Greek tayo.
Tayo. UER. Ak. UER.
Inegyerek. 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 Tajú. Ak. Ak.
Gereg.
And which tayo.
Into. In which.
Greg, in which you refer, Gro iya tawit,
Entio.
in which tayo, Gro iya tawit, Greg,
Inegyerek. Ak.
Inegyerek. UER. In wedge. Tajú. Irefer. UER. Irefer.
Tayo. Irefer. Irefer.
In wedge. In wedge.
Inegyerek.
Inito,
In wedge. En yawit. UER. Irefer. UER.
Inito, tayo,
Entio. Tayo.
in which, Ak,
Inegyerek. Irefer.
in which, tayo, Greg, no,
Greek. Inito.
Inito, no,
Gereg.
Entio.
Set has sent giant turtles
Garrett.
to defend Kemsit Island.
Inegyerek.
Gereg. Gereg. Gereg.
in which, UIR, UIR,
Gereg.
Inegyerek. UER. Gereg. Inegyerek. Tayo. Irefer. Entio. Irefer. Gereg.
Inito, tayo, Ak, tayo, tayo, Inito, EU refer, EU refer,
Inegyerek. Tajú. Irefer. Tajú. Ak.
Into.
Inegyerek. UER. UER.
In
In
which.
which. EU refer. UIR. Tayo.
Gereg.
In which. Ak.
Gereg.
Gereg.
Inito. Tayo. EU refer. No.
Inito. Ayo refer.
Into.
And which. UIR.
Into.
Greek.
Gereg.
Inito. EU refer.
Gereg.
Grig.
Image erect. UER.
Grig. Ak. Inito. EU refer. Tayo. UIR.
Inegerek.
Image erect.
Grig.
Image erect. Refer. Ak. Image erect. Ak. UER. Ak.
In which.
Image erect. Refer. Refer. Ak. Gereg.
Grig. Tayo. Ak.
En wedge. En wedge. En wedge. En wedge. Gereg. En wedge.
Inito. Ayo refer. UIR. Ayo refer.
En wedge.
And which.
Into.
Greek. Tayo. UIR.
Gereg.
Inito.
Inegerek. UAR.
En wedge. En wedge.
Image erect. UER. Ak. UER. In wedge. Gereg. Into. UER. UER. Nu. Gereg. Ak. Refer. UER. Nu. Gereg. Refer.
In which.
Image erect. Nu.
Grig.
Gereg. UER. Nu.
Grig. Ak. No.
Gereg.
Into.
Inito. UIR. In
Gereg.
which.
Image erect. Ak. UER. Gereg.
Grig. Tayo. Tayo.
Entio. Tayo.
Into. Wedge. Gereg.
Inito. Tayo. UIR. Ayo refer. UIR. Ayo refer. UIR. UIR. Tayo. UIR. Inito. Ayo refer. Ayo refer. Ayo refer. Tayo. UIR. Tayo. UIR. UIR. Ayo refer. Ayo refer.
Entio. Refer. Tayo. Ak. Refer. UAE.
Inito. Ayo refer. UIR. Ayo refer.
Gereg. In wedge. Tayo. Tayo.
Wedge.
Wedge. Gereg. Wedge. Wedge. Into.
Inito.
Into.
In wedge. In wedge. Ak. UER. Tayo.
Grig.
Gereg. Tayo. Refer. Ak. Refer.
Gereg.
Enwich. Enwich. Ak. Grig.
Entio. UER. Refer. Gereg. UER.
Enwich. Tayo. No. Baya.
In wedge.
Enwich. Inito. UIR. EU refer. Inito. Inito. Ak. No. Inito. EU refer.
Inage. Erect. UER. 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 Ak. UER. Ak. Refer. Ak. UER. UER. Refer. UER. Refer. Nu. UER. Tayo. UER. Refer. Ak. Refer. UER. Ak. Ak. Tayo. Tayo. Nu.
Enwich. Enwich. UIR. UIR. Ak.
In wedge. Entio. Refer. Refer. Ak. Gereg.
Enwich. UIR. EU refer.
Inito. Inito. Ayo refer.
In wedge. Tayu. Ak.
Gereg.
Enito.
Enwedge. Gereg. Into you. Gereg. Gereg.
Entiu. Gereg.
Inito refer. UIR. Ak.
Inegerek.
Inito.
Inij reg. Iurifer. Tayu. Ak.
Rig. Enwich. Ak.
Entiu.
Greek tayo.
In tayo.
Enito tayo.
In wedge. Ak.
Greek tayo. Tayo. Tayo.
Antio.
Anwich. Enito. Enito.
Inegerek.
Anwich.
Gereg.
Tayu.
Jireg. Tayo. Ak.
Gereg. Irifer.
Enwedge. Gereg. Into you. Gereg. Into you.
Rig. Tayo.
Inij reg. In wedge. Nu.
Into you. Gereg. Gereg. Enwedge. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Gereg. Gereg. Into you. Into you.
In wedge. Inij reg. Iurifer. Nu.
Rig.
Gereg. UER. Tayu.
Gereg.
Inito. Inito. Ak. Tayo.
In wedge. UER.
UER. Gereg. Enwedge.
Inito.
Gereg. Iurifer. Iurifer. Gereg. In wedge. Inij UER. Iurifer. Ak. Inij reg. Gereg. Ak. Chro en Yawit.
Enwich. UIR. EU refer. EU refer.
UER.
Rig.
Inij reg. Iurifer. UER. Tayu. UER.
Into you.
Jireg. Ak.
Inegerek. UER.
In wedge. Ak. Tayo.
Enwich. Rig. Ak. Tayo.
Enwedge.
Inito.
Enwedge. Gereg. Into you. Gereg. 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 Into you. Enwedge. Enwedge. Gereg. Enwedge. Enwedge.
Inejirek. UER. UER. Tayo.
In wedge.
Inito. You refer. Tayo.
Greek. You refer.
In wedge. In wedge. Ak. In wedge. No.
Into you. Gerig. Into you. N wedge. N wedge. Gerig. Gerig. Into you. N wedge. Gerig. Gerig. Into you.
In wedge. Tayo. Tayo. You refer. Into you. In it. You refer. Gereg. You refer.
Rig. I air.
N wedge.
Antio. UAE. Tayo. UAE.
Into you.
In wedge.
N wedge. N wedge. N wedge. Gerig. N wedge. Into you. N wedge. Gerig. N wedge. Into you. Gerig.
Gereg. Into you. UER. No.
N wedge.
Into you. In wedge. Tayo. Tayo. UER. You refer. Ak. You refer. Tayo. Into you. In wedge. Tayo. No. In edge. Erect. Tayo. No.
And which. Tayo. And which. Inito. UIR.
N wedge.
Inito. You refer. Tayo.
Gerig.
And which.
Into you. Into you. Into you.
In which.
Into UER. Tayo.
In which.
Into you refer. Ak. You refer.
N wedge. N wedge. Gerig. 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 Into you. Into you. Gerig. Into you.
In wedge. Gereg. Tayo. UER.
In which. Rig. Ak. You refer. Tayo.
In edge. Erect.
Inito. Tayo. UIR. You refer.
Into you. In UER. UER.
Rig. Ak. Tayo. UIR.
N wedge. Gerig. Gerig. N wedge. Gerig. Into you. Gerig. N wedge. N wedge. N wedge. N wedge. Into you. N wedge. N wedge. N wedge. N wedge. Gerig.
Rig.
In wedge. UER. UER.
N wedge. N wedge.
Sandwich.
Garrick. N wedge. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you.
Into you. Image erect. Into you refer. Gereg. Into you.
You refer. Up.
Gereg. Image erect. You refer. Nu. Into you. Gereg. Ak. UER. In wedge. In yawet. Into you. Tayu. You refer. Tayu. Nu. Into you. Ak. Nu.
In wedge.
Garrick.
Greek. UIR.
Garrick. Into you. Wedge. N wedge. Garrick. Garrick. N wedge. Into you. N wedge. Into you. Garrick.
Greek. Greek. Tayo.
Into you. Garrick.
Sandwich. Tayo.
Into you. Into you. Into you.
Image erect. In wedge. You refer. Ak.
Rig.
Garrick.
In you refer. No.
In edge erect.
N wedge. N wedge. You refer. UER. Into you. Into you. Into you.
Enito.
Gereg.
Sandwich.
Into you.
Enito. UIR. Sandwich. UIR.
Into you. Garrick. Garrick. Into you.
Greek. Ayo refer.
Garrick.
Enito. Enitayo.
Image erect. Gereg. You refer. Nu.
In which.
Into UER. Ak. UER. Tayu.
Enito.
N wedge.
Into you. In UER. Tayu. Tayu. You refer. In
Greek.
yawet.
Into you.
Inito.
In wedge. You refer. Pro in yawet.
Enito.
N wedge. Garrick. N wedge. Into you. Garrick.
Greek. Tayo. Enito. Tayo.
N wedge.
In edge erect. In wedge
N
erect.
Garrick.
Greek. Tayo. Enito. UIR.
Gereg. Into you. UER. Tayu. Nu.
In edge erect.
In wedge.
N wedge.
Are you refer? Inito. Are you refer? Greek. Are you refer? Tayo. I air. Greek. I air. And we tayo.
In which
Gerek tayo.
Gerek.
Inito. Tayo. Dan I air.
In which.
In which.
Ak. No. Inito.
Direct. Ak. Nu. Into. You er.
In which.
Into you.
Inito. And which I refer. I air. You I air.
Inito.
In you er. Ak. You er. Tayo.
Into you.
Grito.
In which. You refer. Ak. You er.
In which. You er.
Inito. You I air. Inito. You I air. I air. Inito.
Gereg tayo. Ak. You er. Gereg. Gereg. Ak.
Gerek. You refer.
Gereg tayo refer. In which. Nu. Gro en gawit.
You er. In which. Into you. Into you.
Greek. You I air. And you refer. And which are you refer?
Gerek. In which. Gerek. Into you.
In which. Tayo. Tayo er. You refer.
Greek. Inito. Are you refer?
Into you.
In which. Inito. Ak. You I air.
And
Inito.
Gerek. In which. You refer. You er.
Greek.
Gerek. In which.
And which are you refer?
Rig. Tayo. Tayo.
Into you. And Gerek. Into you. In which.
Inito. You I air.
Rig. Tayo.
Gerek.
And which
Into you.
Inito are you refer?
Gerek. You
Where are you hiding, Kemsit?
In which.
Inito. You I air. You I air. Inito. Rig. You refer. Ro iya tawid. No.
Into you. Image. Direct. Tayo. Gro
You
en gawit.
Rig. Rig. You I air. Tayo. Tayo. You refer. Iya tawid.
Gerek.
In which. Hro ia tawit.
In wedge.
A hero has fallen.
In yawet. Inage erek.
In which UIR tayo.
In which UER. In which UER.
In which
UER. Urifer. Tayo. Ak.
Finito. I
In
refer.
which UER.
Finito.
Into you. Into you.
Into you. In wedge. Hro en yawet. Gereg. In wedge. Inage erek. Inage erek. Tayo. Hro en yawet.
Tayo. And which I refer.
In which you refer.
We have reached the Osiris box. Now, where is my enemy? I have something I've been meaning to give you since you first ran from me at the temple, Kemsit.
I'd like nothing better than to drain your blood into the sand, Amanra, but I cannot waste time with you now.
Coward.
Your time will come, Amanra. Soon.